Welcome to my second video in the series covering my conflict management model, CAUSE. I now want to introduce you to the first stage in the model, which covers consider ways to address the issue and having that difficult conversation. This stage for me is about building your confidence to move forward and have a constructive and productive meeting. This benefits you, it benefits the other individual involved, and ultimately the organisation or the business. Have you ever spent time worrying about or delayed a difficult conversation with a colleague or member of your team over an issue such as poor performance? Where has that worrying or delaying tactic got you? Stressed? Anxious? And in fact, has the issue escalated and got even worse whilst you pondered what to do? One of the reasons this happens is because you've not approached the issue in a structured way and you've allowed your thoughts and emotions to control you and your actions or lack of action. Do you ask yourself the what if questions? For example, what if they get upset? Or what if they get angry? Or worse, what if they get violent towards me? Maybe you're worried about your response in the meeting. What if I lose my temper or I get angry with them? What if they complain about me and I lose control of the discussion? I think you'll agree none of these thoughts are constructive or helpful, and in fact they are the opposite. These thoughts are destructive, and that then goes on to affect your confidence moving forward and having the conversation. However, as we discussed in the first video, you have no choice. You must address their behaviour, and it's the implementation of that decision to address it and to speak to them that's causing you the anxiety. Your concern is about how they respond to you during that difficult conversation. And you're also concerned about your reaction in the meeting and whether you will stay in control. This first key stage, consider ways to address the issue, is not simply about the logistics of the meeting, such as timing or location and its legality. They are all important. But those aspects fall into place when you have addressed your own confidence and self-belief to move forward. This key first stage is about developing a clear and structured plan for conducting the meeting or conversation so that you can manage your emotions and stay in control of the way the meeting is being handled. It's also about being able to influence the response and emotions of the other individual. It's about you being able to anticipate and therefore manage with confidence a range of scenarios that may arise within the meeting. Would you like to be able to pick from a selection of different tools, tips and strategies so that you're able to stay in control throughout the meeting? Consider ways to have the conversation looks at you planning the right questions to ask, so that you're not having to think off the cuff. This planning helps you to keep on track and stick with your agenda instead of getting drawn unwittingly into theirs. It's about having strategies in place for the likely responses from the other individual so that you feel more confident from the start about dealing with them in a productive and professional manner. And that planning gives you time to actually listen to their response. You can listen to their response in an empathetic and professional way, and that gives you the time to understand the issues involved and therefore reach a successful conclusion that meets all the parties involved's needs. Whenever I'm coaching or helping others with a discussion or conversation that they've been avoiding, it's this first stage of consider ways to address the issue which prepares them most and boosts their confidence to go ahead and actually have that meeting or conversation. And in my next video, which covers A, address the issue, will be look at actually having the conversation.